King Ecbert, the Fox of Wessex, extended scenes. The meeting with Ragnar. The first time Ecbert and Ragnar sat across from each other, the hall was filled with the smell of roasted meat and spiced wine. Torches flickered on the stone walls, and outside, the rain drummed steadily on the wooden roof. Ecbert's gaze moved over the Norseman in front of him, tall, broad-shouldered, with eyes like the cold sea. This was no ordinary raider. "You are not here to raid," Ecbert said, pouring wine into 2 cups. "You are here to stay." Ragnar's mouth curved into the faintest smile. "I want land for my people. We will farm it, not burn it." "You want both," Ecbert replied, sliding one of the cups toward him. "Land and war. You will have them both, but on my terms." They drank, not as friends, but as predators sharing the same watering hole. Judith and the Forbidden Bond. One evening, Ecbert walked through the dimly lit corridors of the royal chambers. Behind a half-open door, he saw Judith, bent over a candle, reading a Latin text. "You read with the hunger of a warrior," he said, stepping inside. She looked up, startled, then smiled faintly. "And you rule with the hunger of a poet." He came closer, taking the book from her hands. "Poets and kings are alike, Judith. We both shape worlds, one with words, the other with power." From that night on, their conversations became whispers in dark corners, glances that lasted too long at the feasts. It was not love in the purest sense. It was alliance, understanding, and perhaps a rebellion against the roles they were forced to play. The last feast. When the sons of Ragnar arrived, their ships black against the dawn, Ecbert knew his end was near. Yet he welcomed them into his hall as though they were honored guests. Long tables groaned under roasted boar, fresh bread, and jugs of wine. Torches cast a golden glow over the stone hall. Ivar the Boneless, his cold eyes fixed on Ecbert, said, "You killed our father. I gave your father what he sought, an end worthy of his name." Ecbert replied calmly, lifting his cup. "He came to me knowing what fate awaited him." The Vikings muttered among themselves, but Ecbert continued, "I will give you land, as I promised him, but my life will be the price." And in that moment, the Fox of Wessex showed that even in surrender, he could dictate the terms. His final night. After the feast, Ecbert returned to his private chambers. Maps of Britain lay spread across the table, his fingers tracing the borders one last time. Outside, the wind howled. Inside, the room was silent, save for the crackle of the fire. He poured himself a cup of deep red wine, then dropped a small vial's contents into it. The poison dissolved instantly. Raising the cup, he murmured to the empty room, "A king should choose the manner of his death, as he chooses the manner of his life." He drank, set the cup down, and sat back in his chair. The warmth of the fire blurred into darkness, and a faint smile lingered on his lips. The game was over, but in his mind he had made the final move. But, as befitted a true fox, he was always one step ahead, even as he went to his grave.